everybody, this is Devin back with ActiveSTL. If you haven't looked at our video from last week that highlights the anatomy of the foot and ankle using our iPad app, I highly recommend you do it because it's going to highlight the intricacies and the details that are in and around the foot and how injuries are not just plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis, though, is very common within the adult population as chronic heel pain. It involves inflammation of the thick band that runs across the bottom of the foot that connects the heel bone that we know as our calcaneus to the toes, which forms the arch. This usually presents as a stabbing pain, usually in the morning. However, there can be other injuries at this location that presents as heel pain. One of them is Baxter's nerve entrapment. This is where the lateral plantar nerve becomes pinched and presents with numbness and tingling in the inner heel, so on the inside of the heel. We also have tarsal tunnel, which is essentially like the carpal tunnel for the hand, but for the foot and ankle. This is the passageway for tendons, nerves, and vessels to travel from the leg to the foot, and this is where compression of the tibial nerve can create altered sensation and motor function on the inside of the foot and heel. We may also have muscular involvements. This is going to be the tibialis posterior, flexor digitorum longus, and flexor hallucis longus, as all of these tendons pass around the medial malleolus, and they essentially attach all throughout the bottom of the foot, pretty much every bone in the bottom of the foot. A few other common injuries are going to be sesamoiditis. So these two blue dots represent two small bones, and when they become inflamed, it can be very provocative for us to walk on, causing a little bit of altered gait, even some limping. We can also have metatarsalgia. So we have our metatarsals, which are these big bones that connect our midfoot to our toes, and this is also a common area for us to get stress fractures as well. In between our toes, we have nerves. Irritation of nerves, neuritis, so in between the toes, we can become very inflamed and very provocative. Morton's neuromas also happen mostly between the third and fourth toes, and those can be, again, very provocative, especially if you have to wear tight shoes or provide any sort of pressure throughout the foot. Some other common examples are going to be hammer toes, claw toes, bunions, fat pad irritations, but also your typical ankle sprains. Those are all additional common injuries that go within the foot.